Well, hey everybody, welcome back. So the market has itself, the cash market is closed. Futures are still open for just a little bit here. Great stuff here on Friday. A nice follow through from what we shared with you in last night's video and what we've been talking about here all week long with the key support levels. You know, I've talked extensively around that SPY 390 to 394 area, and we held that area on a weekly basis. We held that area here on a daily basis. And of course, there's a lot of pessimism out there, giving the market an opportunity to have, at a minimum, a dead cat bounce, right? Bear market rally. A lot of short covering from people who went ahead and thought, okay, they got premature. They didn't wait till it broke down below the 390 level. And so they got short. And then over the last couple of days, found themselves getting margin calls and blown out of trades because that was very painful, very fast if you were short on that. So the exciting part is that went ahead and offered up significant opportunities based on what we talked about here. We also talked about sectors, such as the marine sector in last weekend's video. We'll talk about that next week at a special event we're doing as well. And congratulations to CJ, who's doing a little trade there inside of one of the marine stocks. We'll talk about that next week too, I'm sure. So as we look here into the session today, I came into the live trading room for a few minutes to talk to the group there. And what I said was, look, we have 9 o'clock news. I don't like to typically trade the first 5 to 10 minutes. If you do that, you are risking nasty reversals. Here we have the hourly chart up, the daily chart up, the weekly chart up, so the thing is though, if you're trading right into a news release, then the market can quickly whip back against you, even if it intends to go up. So what I told people was, gonna wait for the first 5 or 10 minutes. I don't like trading that. Plus, I also want to break above this distribution, right? So what happened here? We had this distribution bar. The market then went ahead, fired off fresh RP signals here, and we also broke above those key levels, opening up the opportunity for live trades. Now, remember a couple of things here. The types of the place I like to do trades are typically where we're above the breakouts of distribution areas, where we have a red dot in an uptrend. We talked about that here the last several days as well, and that red dot in the uptrend also coincided very nicely with another distribution bar. So breaking above that, breaking above this, those are multiple signals for long side trading. So ultimately, and then we had another TRP signal to boot. So ultimately, I went long, which was great. And then ultimately, this market, as you can see, got up here above target 2, pulled back, and then that's where it can go ahead and take off from there. As you can see, it went ahead and continued on up there, which is great stuff. And even as I'm talking to you here now, again, the market's in after hours here. I don't recommend a Friday afternoon with a few minutes on the clock for people to be going ahead and trading, but just in general, the market did make its way up here, as you can see, to higher highs. So it had a nice little move there even into the late day. So really great stuff. Now we take that and we combine that here with if you're lucky enough to have wealth charts, which so many of you watching the videos today do, you can see how we also fired off the range breaker signals. We fired off breakout forecasters. What does that mean? After a pullback, we expect a higher high. And then when it did the higher high, especially as it was breaking above the runaway, how gorgeous is that? It said, hey, Rob, after a pullback, we're expecting a higher high, right? And then it went ahead and actually did that, another range breaker again too, and then continued on, right? So really great stuff here. All these different things I've been talking to you about the last several days, all coming together very nicely. So I hope you've been watching the videos. We'll come back to sector scanner here probably next week and talk about that, how to tie that in with these different things. But you can see there very clearly how getting those initial signals and then telling you, hey, we can look for continuations is very exciting, to say the least here. You can see how that all kind of played out here from this morning and what I share with people in the live trading room. So just a phenomenal week, phenomenal time, great fun week of trading again here, and I'm looking forward to going and sharing so much more about that next week to build upon all these individual pieces. So if you go to becomeabettertrader.com/go, becomeabettertrader.com/go, you can join me next Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, 7 a.m. Pacific. We're going to be doing a special event there where I'll do the live, analysis. I'll also be looking at the market as a whole with these indicators and these tools, how the individual pieces break down, so that you can understand them a lot better and understand what it means for me and from my trading perspective. Okay, so great stuff. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you at this event here, becomeabettertrader.com/go. I'll see you Wednesday morning. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.